No real opening statement. Just fire away, whatever questions you got.
Jon-Eric, I don't know how common it is to see a tackle who can play center. I guess it's more of a tackle who can play guard, but where do you see Zach kind of fit in?
To be perfectly honest with you, I think that was one of the things that attracted us to him. We feel like he's a 5'2" guy. You know, he's obviously played left tackle at a high level at the school. He's played center. We think he can play guard as well. You know, that was part of the exciting thing is the value at that pick. He's got twitch, he's got athleticism, he can bend. You know, I think some people question his size, but when you watch him, he's got some innate strength, and his ability to play the angles, move his feet, drop his backside and bend allows him to play bigger than he potentially is. So, yeah, we're excited about the kid. I mean, we think he can help us in a lot of different spots, especially to get him there.
With that said, does he have some Elton, and not to say that he's going to be the type of player, obviously, but just in terms of the versatility, remind you of Elton coming out?
I would say he's probably, you know, I want to stay away from comparisons, but I would say he's probably closer to like a Billy Turner. Play guard, play tackle. He's got the twitch that Billy had, ability to move his feet. You know, there were times Billy could get, you know, a little bit light, but, you know, he always showed up and played. You never really questioned it, so.
Was it all academic guy? Just what kind of impression did he leave when Dallas talked to him personally and that type of thing?
He left a great impression. I mean, he checks all the boxes that way. He's a great kid. Never been any issues. You know, comes from a really good family. His father's a professor at LSU, if I'm not mistaken. He actually, small tidbit, we went to the same high school in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I eventually got shipped out to a boarding school in Virginia, but but no, he's a great kid. He's smart. I mean, he's tough. He's been a leader for that football team for a lot of years now, and he's going to be a great addition to the locker room.
Go ahead, Rob.
No, please.
Oh, okay, thank you. With Romeo, what stands out to you the most about him and just what he was able to accomplish at that?
Yeah, I mean, he's been a very productive player there. I mean, he's had 2,000-yard seasons there, and we liked his play speed. We thought he played fast on tape. Liked his ability to drop his weight. He's good with the ball in his hand. He's a fairly big kid. You know, he's over 6'2". He's 207, 208 pounds. He's long. I think he plays long to the ball. We thought he was very intriguing. Again, good value where we got him. Thought he had a pretty good week at the Senior Bowl. Got better as the week went along. But just his production and then what he shows on tape, you know, we think he's got some upside and ability to grow into a player.
Can he be a returner in this league?
Yeah, I think, you know, we'll obviously give him the opportunity to do that along with the other guys that we have that fill that role. Like they all do. He'll have to come in and earn it at both spots. But yeah, he'll probably get that opportunity, or he will get that opportunity to get back there and kind of see what he can do.
What caught your eye at the Senior Bowl? Obviously, that was an opportunity for him to maybe match up against, you know, Power 5 conference guys, that kind of thing.
Sure. Thought he was very competitive. We like the twitch in his feet. You know, he's a taller kid. He can bend. You know, he can drop his weight. His ability to accelerate. And again, I thought as the week went along, you saw him get better. So again, just ability to compete day in and day out and continue to grow. But he's got a lot of natural talent. Again, like they all do, he's got to come in here and show that he can do it at the highest level. We feel confident that he will. Obviously, we took him. But he's got a lot of skills, you know, that he can continue to develop as time marches along.
How developed is his route running?
I would say the way that they used him there was a lot of verticals. I think I would explain it like this. He's got a skill set and a natural God-given ability to be a very good route runner in time. Is he a little raw? I'd say that's probably fair. But we feel like he can turn himself into a really good route runner. He's not where he needs to be yet. But most that come into this league aren't, you know. They'll continue to develop, so.
What do you think of his contested catch ability? Is that something that sets him apart?
Like it, you know, like I said, he plays long to the ball. I don't know, I don't know how much tape you've seen, but his ability to kind of play over guys, use that length. He runs those slants. He doesn't break stride. There's no tiptoeing through there. He'll play in traffic. He plays an aggressive style of ball at the receiver position, if you will, not only in traffic making the contested catches, but you watch him when the ball's in his hand, and he's good. You know, he's looking to make something happen. He's not content just catching it and going down. He's looking to make something happen. That was one of the things that attracted us to him. We thought he had a chance to be a playmaker with a ball in his hand.
Sully, how do you feel about the receiver room after selecting Romeo?
I mean, we feel good about it. You know, it's great to add Christian, get some vertical speed, obviously a big body presence. We like the upside of him, Romeo. We think we've helped ourselves, and we're excited about the guys we have coming back. You know, Allen and Cobb and Amari, and you know, it obviously, you know, Tay is the best in the business, and it hurt us to lose him. We wish him nothing but the best, but we like the additions that we've made to the room.
When yesterday closed, getting Christian, was it a priority to go get another receiver early and on the set?
I mean, look, it's no secret we needed a pass catcher or pass catchers. Brian does a phenomenal job, as good as anybody I've ever been around, about letting the board come to him, not reaching, not trying to, you know, address a need and, you know, trying to fit a square peg in a round hole just to get a position filled. Having said that, we really liked Christian. He was there. Obviously, we went up to get him, and so we were excited about that, you know, especially what he brings from an athletic size standpoint.
Did Doubs run at the Senior Bowl? Did you ever get to see him on a 40?
At the Senior Bowl?
Yeah.
Or Pro Day, you mean?
He didn't run at Pro Day, right?
No, he did. He had one late, and he ran. Yeah.
He did?
Yeah, he did. So
What did you get him at?
we had him in the 4.5s. Yeah. We're very comfortable with his play speed. Yeah, we're not. I think you watch the tape, plays fast, runs by a lot of people, so we're good there. I mean, the 40's great, but that play speed on tape is real.
His knee okay?
Yeah. Yeah, he's fine. We don't have any medical concerns on him. He had an illness at the combine. I don't know what information you had. He had an illness at the combine that prevented him from working out.
Oh, it
But
wasn't due to the knee?
No, in terms of his medical, we're in a good spot.
In your experience, is there any way that you can accurately predict or maybe estimate how fast a guy can adjust to the pro game from where he is now? Are there any signs that he might do it quicker than others?
I mean, I think you always have to hang your hat on the information that you get from the school, right? Guys that have been around the kid for 3, 4, 5 years, his ability to digest a playbook, his work ethic, his, you know, all that kind of stuff comes into play. So I would say we hang our hat on that. Obviously, we go through our process where we meet with the players. We have our coaches sit down and meet with the players, and we take that into consideration. But you know, it's the whole process allows you to get comfortable or not with a kid. If that kind of answers your question, but I would say predominantly you're leaning on the information and the relationships that you have in the school with these guys, these coaches who've been around them for 4 or 5 years, and what they say about them.
What was your thought on Ryan? Did you feel like he could be a right tackle, like he could start out there if you
Yeah, we like him. I mean, yes, to answer your question, yeah, we feel like he could play right tackle. Certainly feel like he could play guard. When you see his body, he's a big, thick kid. He looks like a guard, but he's a good athlete. He's got some twitch in his feet. Obviously, he played tackle at the school. We feel like he's got guard tackle position flex, and we'll kind of throw him in the mix with the other guys and see where it goes. But to answer your question, yeah, we feel like he can do that.
Time for 2 more, please.
How strict are you when it comes to arm length for a guy like that?
I mean, look, there's examples of both. Examples of guys with really long arms that haven't been particularly great players, and guys with shorter arms than you would like that have done pretty well. We like length. I think anybody that's in our line of work would be lying to you if they told you they don't like length. But I think it's more about the tape DNA, what you see on tape. I mean, he's productive playing out there on the edge. He's got a lot of other qualities that maybe offset the lack of ideal length, but we weren't concerned with it. That answers your question.